guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time watching, you're highly welcome into the family. Please do not forget to press the red button below to subscribe to the channel so you're going to be getting more notification every time I upload a new video. And if you've been watching my videos, thank you so much. I really do appreciate. Today's video, I'm going to be telling you how you can come to Bahrain or the visas you can use to come to Bahrain. So, some few months ago, Bahrain was sending back home people who don't have the visas. Like, maybe your visa is expired, maybe your visa is cancelled. Of course, you cannot stay in the country. You have to go back to your country, and if you want to come back, you have to apply for another visa. So, some months back, it was it was disastrous. Asian. As long as you don't have the visa, you're going back to your country. So it makes a lot of people to be scared about that. Like, how am I going to travel to Bahrain? What can I do? How? Because, and also, coming to Bahrain, you can also get scammed. People will tell you some huge sum of money you don't even understand. Like in Africa, someone wants to apply for a visa and you get the price of a visa and you're shocked. But if you come online to apply for a visa, you find out it's actually really cheap. But what to do, as agents have to make the visa, they also have to get their own, pocket money from it. But I'm going to be telling you some simple ways you can get your visa. And in a way, you're not going to get scammed. So when you come to Bahrain, it's going to be an easy means for you. So the first way you can come to Bahrain is using the e-visa, the electronic visa. This is used for people who want to come for tourism, you want to go for business or for transit. So these are the three ways you can use to come through Bahrain. And usually the e-visa has two ways. It has the 1 month and it has the 1 year. The 1 year has 3 months multiple. That is 90 days. You are supposed to be in Bahrain. After 90 days, you exit and come back. After 90 days, you exit and come back. After 90 days, you exit and come back. So it's actually for 1 year. And then you have the 1 year, the 1 month single entry. Once you come that 1 month, as your 30 days is finished, you have to exit out of the country. These visas are actually the cheapest visas. And yeah, it's not allowed to work during this period. But in case you get lucky to have a job, the sponsor or the employer is able to transfer this visa into an employment visa. And if the person transfer this into an employment visa, you have the opportunity to get to stay and work in Bahrain. So this is the first, easiest and cheapest way to come. Another way to come to Bahrain is by going to your embassy or going to a consulate. So people who are not eligible to apply for the e-visa, that is the electronic visa, can go to their embassy or to their consulate to apply for a manual visa. So if this is a sure fact, you can get it. So, and also it's not expensive. Don't feel like maybe you're going to go there and they're going to charge you high. Even if you go to your consulate or to your embassy, it's going to be at a cheaper rate for you. But if you have to go through maybe an agent or something, what to do, it's going to be expensive because, one has to profit from another. So this is how it is. So this is the second way in which you can get a visa to Bahrain, by going to your embassy or to your consulate and apply for a manual visa for Bahrain. Guys, the third way in which you can apply or you can visit Bahrain is by using the F1 Grand Prix visa. This is actually done annually. It's a show which they use to showcase their sport in Bahrain. They have the race, they have the bikes, the motorbikes. So this during this period, they give out the visas to people who want to come and see the show, or who want to come and contribute, or who want to participate. So this is another way in which you can get a visa to come to Bahrain. So don't get it twisted. The first way is by the electronic visa, the e-visa, which is, it has 1 month and it has 1 year multiple entry. Exit every after 90 days, which is 3 months. And then you have the going to your consulate or your embassy and applying for a manual visa to Bahrain. And then you have the F1 Grand Prix. This is another way you can come to Bahrain. So now, one of the most expensive ways to come to Bahrain and the less stressful way to come to Bahrain is by using the employment visa, the direct employment visa. So if you get the opportunity to check a job online using the app, because Bahrain has its app where you can apply for its jobs actually. So if you get the opportunity to have an employer who wants to employ you into his company or her company, and they said, okay, I'm going to make you a visa. Now, they make you a visa here, they apply for the employment visa here in Bahrain, make and send to you in your home country. You do all your medicals and everything. And mind you, if you're coming to Bahrain, make sure you don't have any illness on you. When I mean any illness, I mean you shouldn't have tuberculosis, you shouldn't have HIV, you shouldn't have some sexually transmittable diseases. Because when you come to Bahrain, you're going to go for medicals. Medical is to make sure you're physically fit to work in a company. So if you're coming to Bahrain, make sure you are physically fit. Otherwise, when you go for medicals and things don't work out the way it has to work, you'll be sent back to your country. I'm so sorry, but you will be sent back to your country. So we spoke. So as I was saying, the direct employment visa, it's one of the best. It's actually the best means to come to Bahrain at the moment. So if you apply for a job or you have a friend here in Bahrain who can get you direct employment from a company who is hiring, it's going to be for your advantage because you come and go directly to the company. You don't need to stress and everything. It's going to be a very easy way for you. So if you're coming with an e-visa or an electronic visit visa, the requirements which you are supposed to have is, first, you need to have a passport which is valid for at least 6 months. And the next thing, you have to show proof of fund and accommodation. You have to prove to Bahrain people you are able to take care of yourself during your stay in Bahrain. Or if you're coming to stay with someone, you have to present the person's CPR, which is like the person's ID card, identification card, to the airport. So in case of anything, they will know they can get to this person. So these are the requirements. And you need to also have your hotel booking, and you also have to have your return tickets. If you're coming with a visit visa, you need to have your return ticket to prove to them or to show them after this you're going back to your country, you're not coming to stay. So you need to have your passport, which is valid for 6 months. You're supposed to have your hotel reservation or the hotel booking to show that you have a hotel to stay. You need to have a proof for accommodation, which is the hotel reservation we spoke about. You need to at least show them some money, that you're having some money to come to Bahrain. So guys, due to the fact that Bahrain had opened its electronic visa, or the e-visa as you can say, the population became so full. Like, at a point there were no jobs. It was so crowded. People were walking hectares looking for jobs and everything, and some were looking for jobs without having these books. They were not having their documents or their complete documents. So Bahrain had to repatriate them back to their home country. So there will be space for those who have their documents or those who have their legal stay in Bahrain. So guys, if you have or you have plans to come to Bahrain, I'm so sorry, but you cannot use the electronic visa. This is the visit visa. You are going to get a refusal. It's not going to be accepted. It's going to be declined. If you apply for a visit visa, no matter how many times you apply, it's going to be declined. So the only means you can use to come to Bahrain right now is by using the direct employment visa. This is getting a visa from someone who is in Bahrain or who is ready to employ you. This is the best and the only means right now you can come to Bahrain. Also, I had an idea about the sponsorship visa. Yes, you can come to Bahrain with a sponsorship visa. It's also expensive, but it's not really the best. I'm going to guarantee you, if you come with a sponsorship visa, you're going to get a job. And to get a job here in Bahrain, first, you need to be smart. You need to be smiling. You need to be active. Bahrain don't like lazy people. They want people who can, work and hustle. So if you come and you're making all the sluggish and slow, you're going to get a job, but that's through the grace of God. So if you have any questions, you can ask me through the comment section and I'm going to get back to you, and I'll make sure to answer all the questions. But from my findings, and because I'm in Bahrain and I've seen and studied the in and outs, So from my findings, the only and the best way you can come to Bahrain right now, 2022, this is from January 2022, it's by the direct employment. And if you're coming with a direct employment, keep your money because it's expensive. Yeah, it's expensive. Telling you about how to come to Bahrain, you shouldn't be scared. There are job opportunities in Bahrain. I told you before, there are jobs in Bahrain, but the only way you can come to Bahrain is by using the direct employment visa. So I hope I educated you guys on how to come to Bahrain, and I hope this sticks into your brain and don't get scared when applying for a visa or coming to Bahrain. You're going to get a job, yes, for sure. So guys, please, if you've been watching this video from the beginning to end, I thank you so much. I really do appreciate your effort. Please do not forget to press the red icon below to subscribe to this channel, and please put on the post notifications so every time I post a video, you're going to be getting notifications and updates on everything I post. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to Nessa's Fantasy. I'm going to give you all the best information you need. See you again in my next video. Bye bye.